power of Yasuo. It's going to be Vlad. Betsy goes back to his normal pool.
I warned you.
I was so excited, Vedius.
He's going for something more comfortable.
Coming out from Chachi on that Galio. Hjanen is going to face check into Hans Summer here. Ignore there as well. We'll get the double stun with the Cosmic Binding. And this is Misfits being a little bit aggressive in the bot lane, doing a very good job of harassing Rodid backwards. And we talked about how impactful the Roccat bottom lane has to be. Well, they're going to jump back in. Oh, and there's the Ignite as well. Onto Ignite. He's going to get chased away. Exhaust juice. They flash in. His first blood. And now Hans Summer's caught all by himself. Has to try and flash away. Get out of jail. Free button on that E key. Makes it pretty easy for him. Betsy's actually going to try and harass Power of Evil. Bicycle's on his way, but there's no vision of Maxwell. He knocks him back. Betsy has to go to the Sanguine Pool. Power of Evil jumping away. Here's the Galio. Power's so low. They get the kill as Betsy jumps in. Here is Alfari teleporting in, but he's been caught up by Baxi. Tempered Fate comes down. Pride Stalker dodges to the side. No golden for him, but there is the equalizer. They're going to jump in. Wanted onto Alfari. He's overheating and he's going down. Ignite joins the fray now off towards the side. Will survive for the time being, but
his teammates. And while it will result in a Rift Herald being lost, I think Roccat are pretty fine with that. They were able to get the bottom tower. They've gotten themselves.
He is at the moment.
Yeah, and Misfits, they were certainly deterred as Faxi now zoning away the blue. Will be another objective, but he needs to be careful.
He's still very, very tanky. He has that Spirit Visage and a Warden's Mail. Here's the jump in, the charm there. Comes the Hero's Entrance as well. The knock-up onto Alfari. Power down towards the bottom side. Maxwell's lowest. Hjanen takes him out alongside Igno. It's a double for Kalista. Alfari has to flash the wall. PoE not in the best of spots anymore as Faxi chases him away. That's a triple. Hjanen with a long-range pierce.
Beautiful jab. Misfits, Betsy is keeping mid lane pushed. Hjanen's doing the same top, and they find a pen.
Flash charm onto Ignar. Pride Stalker sinks in the claws, and it's another death on the Bard. 0-3
as we now see Misfits reacting to the Baron.
Equalizer comes down. Rodid's going to jump in. There's a Hero's Entrance. Hjanen's chased off towards the side though, and Rockat's AD carry goes down. It's a 2-for-1 exchange at the moment. Roccat continuing to chase down onto Power of Evil, but they are 3v4.
In terms of the comparison, I definitely would give the side to Misfits and engage.
Jump in. Ignar's just gone. Teleport is going to come in from Alfari, but that's too.
I've been trying so hard to get for the last 10 minutes.
Tempered Fate will slow it for the time being, but Maxwell's nowhere near that. They're not even going to contest. Baron goes down. Roccat, 9,000 gold ahead, 30 minutes. It looks like Hans Summer might be going towards a QSS, which would make a lot of sense. There is a charm here onto Maxwell. Double knock-up. Hjanen just absolutely melting through the opposition. Ignar's going to fall as well. Rodid picks up the kill in the supportal combat. Hans Summer chased away by Faxi. I feel a little bit sorry for Xayah because she's had her heart broken by Rakan, who's left her.
Roccat to stop doing this, because otherwise they're going to lose the game.
Three-man charm, three-man knock-up. What more can you ask for? Well, a few kills would be nice. Roccat are looking for them. PoE with the Hemoplate down. He's going to tick. Oh, the Tempered Fate stops him, but now he's caught in the midst of all of Roccat. We did on a killing spree. Maxwell, Alfari, and Hans Summer just having to run away from the Roccat crew. They are rolling all over the base of the Misfits.
I'm loving these wombo combos from Roccat. We saw it against G2. We're seeing it again against Misfits. And Roccat are poised to take the first game in this series.
And this is the Roccat that lost to 3 subs last week. What a change a week can make. What a difference 7 days can be in the history of a team. Roccat gonna take the Nexus Towers. They're looking for a few more kills to boot. Rodid jumps in, and Sama goes down. Alfari gets jumped on. Pride Stalker makes his mark, and Roccat with a return to form go 1-0 up.
GG indeed from Roccat.
Be flexed towards the jungle if Roccat decided to do it. They're not going to. Talia for Betsy in the mid lane. Just a push matchup into Power of Evil. Look at your ward. Something that I've learned in solo queues. Not many people do that. TP in. Pride Stalker ignited. He's going to jump away. The TP's coming in. Power of Evil actually jumps all the way forward. Tries to get him down. That's first blood for Misfits. Are they going to just go for the diamond? Hjanen flashes away. Here comes the Cataclysm. Here comes the double kill. And here come the Misfits.
Triple kill
on towards Betsy. They need to be careful. Maxwell runs straight into Pride Stalker. The kick back. PoE. Pride Stalker jumps forward with the flash static field. Betsy will get taken out as well. Alfari gets hooked in by Wadid. Faxi's off towards the side, but Hjanen has yet to be attacked. Alfari's on his way. Faxi needs to defend the Cogmore. If you can't, he's going to be extinct like the skin he uses. Hjanen's still alive, but Faxi's been left for dead. Misfits with 3 kills, only losing 1 man.
Roccat when the bottom lane specifically is not getting an early lead, they struggle to know what to do.
Here he is, here's the Weaver's Wall. They're looking for the Casio. There's a fight down towards the bottom side as Woodid gets jumped on, but Power of Evil trying to flash away. The flash he plays, Power of Evil survives. Brightstalker eventually gets the shutdown. Now it's a 4v3 as Roccat try and run away. Jump in, the flash yard and try to get himself away. Maxwell's so low, the Sonic Wave does not connect. Faxi's dead, the hook just off towards the side of the Kog'Maw. Hjarnan running for the wind. But can he escape from the Misfits?
Here comes Ignar.
There you go, Hjarnan trying to trade in. Cannot kill Hans Sama. There's a killing spree for the Varus.
And Misfits.
Don't doubt Vedius.
Ult.
Chains onto Hjarnan. Yeah, there's no escape there, mate. Dead as a dodo, and Betsy might be soon to follow. All of Misfits just to collapse straight down. Talia's dead, 12 kills to 2. Misfits on a rampage.
Very easy now tries to zone.
Pridestalker can still steal here. They're going to jump across the wall. Here's the hero's entrance, jumping onto Pridestalker. 6,000 HP on the Baron. Roccat will get 1 kill. Maxwell jumps towards Pridestalker, but Maxwell almost dies there. Faxi taunting up 2, and the Baron has reset. They'll lose a kill onto Woodid and 1 onto Faxi as well. Maxwell, you've been in this situation before. If you miss that D key, you are in for a world of flame on Reddit, I'm sure. Pridestalker, Miasma comes down, he can still jump in. Power of Evil trying to do what he can. Is Pridestalker going to go for the hero play? 2,000 HP on the Baron, he jumps in, he's dead. He's dead, and so's the Baron. Misfits secure it. And Maxwell thanks his lucky star. 25 minutes in. And they're looking for more. There's Talia coming in. The hook's going to land on towards Maxwell. TP coming in, though, from Misfits. They want to turn this one around. They've already killed Betsy. And Roccat realized he's still splitting in the bottom lane. Actually used the TP to come down here with the Baron buff. Will be looking for that inhibitor. Faxi's on his way across to try and stop it for the time being.
Misfits.
Well, they're going to try to. Woodid walks forward, grounded. Here's the hero's entrance, trying to save the support. It's important to do. And Sama low. Winds of War into Taunt. That's a kill. Pridestalker looking for Ignar. They've got onto PoE as well. Hjarnan dodging away from the Noxious Blast, but gets grounded. Maxwell's going to chase on towards the Kog'Maw. Ignar's down towards the bottom side. But Maxwell and Alfari have joined the fray. And it's a 2v3 until Betsy can get there. Power of Evil trying to dodge around. The Cataclysm comes onto Betsy. He jumps in, but PoE's doing a lot. Can Betsy do enough to turn it back around? PoE's still alive. Now he's dead, and it's up to Pridestalker to try and 2v1. Cannot get onto Maxwell. It's an ace for the Misfits as Roccat fall to the winds.
And only Woodid will be respawning soon, which means another inhibitor will go in the favor of Misfits. Not the cleanest fight in the world, but they'll be happy with it as their dominance over Roccat continues.
21 kills to 6, only 26 minutes in. Almost a kill a minute this game. It has been incredibly bloody. And Misfits are showing that he can still get to the dream. At the moment, he is amongst Europe's elite as he continues just to harass down Roccat in mid lane. Inhibitor tower has fallen. Hook onto Faxi.
Misfits, they have to answer with the wall now as 2 members get cut off.
Weaver's Wall comes down. Hans Sama and PoE are slightly isolated from their team, but Roccat do not want to get the engage yet. I always wonder why it's a Weaver's Wall, why not a Knitter's Wall? Could be any type of wall.
Because she's a Stone Weaver medic, she's a Stone Weaver as the second inhibitor goes down.
Looking for the third. Misfits just playing this one by the numbers. Alfari jumps in, massive damage onto Betsy. Hjarnan's still alive though. Blade of the Ruin comes down. Betsy dead. Hjarnan forced off towards the back of the fight. Roccat, one last hope for them. 4-man taunt, but it's not enough as Hjarnan has had to back away at the back of the fight. Maxwell jumps in, that's a kill. Roccat down to 2. Misfits still at 5, and they are looking absolutely devastating. Only 1 kill for Roccat as the Misfits clean them up. They'll take the Nexus Towers as well. They're looking for that ace if they can land this onto Pridestalker. Hans Sama spamming out a few laughs as Misfits laugh themselves all the way to a game 3, taking down Roccat. And looks like Betsy will go over to his Vlad once again.
So very conventional composition for Roccat. I think that as a comp, standalone.
A bit aggressive here. Maxwell's off towards the top side. Betsy actually looking to go in as Pridestalker's nearby. Maxwell jumps forward. There's the stretching strike, pulls him back. Betsy pulled a long way back. He's going to be the first blood. PoE flashes away. Pridestalker looking for his prey. Will get the kill. 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane.
So,
Jungle with a push if he wants. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Woodid and Hjarnan are a bit overextended. They get the push back onto Hans Sama. Woodid's jumped on Maxwell. There, he's going to pull Woodid back. Doesn't even need to use the Let's Bounce, but he might do it for Hjarnan. No, Baxi's TP'd in. Pridestalker comes in from the side. There's the taunt. Pridestalker needs to be careful. They spot him in. There's the chains. PoE is going to jump in. Double distort. Let's bounce back. Pridestalker's dead. No escape for him for the time being.
Looking for the bottom lane of Roccat.
Maxlaw's gonna slingshot in, great play back. Keanu running away. There's a TP in as Wadit tries to pull himself to safety, but he cannot get away. Hansama with another kill.
Did once again giving his life for his AD.
But it's just going to be tower for tower again. Actually, Stand United used on Ignite here, and Faxi has the taunt. This is very aggressive from the Misfits. Alfari will taunt onto Faxi. He's not going to be able to get away, but they take a long time to get the kill onto the Galio. And meanwhile, there's a rocket coming all the way up from bot. Is that going to connect? It will hit.
Sells the kill. What should very well be that tower up in the top lane as well, as Betsy continues to take her racks.
Betsy's just really struggling into PoE. The Ignite comes down. He's dead, as you say. Pricetalker's going to jump in, though. Power of Evil gets swiped away. Pricetalker gets his second kill. Maxlaw gets the Rift Herald, though, did that all by himself. And 6 more preemptively. Now, actually after this, I've got a great point, but Betsy is going to get caught out once again. Uses the pool early on. The chains, one will connect. Hansama there as well with his second chain, and 2 chains is enough for the Misfits. Woodid cannot land the hook. Back to my point, though.
Or maybe just try and force a fight.
Right, doing. There's the chains once again onto Betsy. Has the flash if he wanted to use it. He's gonna Sanguine Pool first, then flashes away. Pricetalker's off towards the side. Here comes the heroic entrance. Jumps down, double stun. Maxlaw there as well, but here comes Power of Evil. Already Betsy's fallen. PoE fighting up towards the bottom side. Will be able to get the kill onto Pricetalker. Just needs a little bit more damage. Pricetalker cannot turn it around, and PoE with his 4th.
The duo has been doing extremely well. There's another engage.
Voyage comes in, they bring Maxlaw forward with Did. Gonna get the hero's entrance on him. He hooks back the Tarmkench, still has the thick skin. Look at the taunt onto Kjarnan. It was all a bait, mate, and they get the kill. Knock back Faxi as well. He's gonna fall. 2 kills to Misfits. Maxlaw looking for more. Let's bounce back. Doesn't bring any friends. They all did steal. Hansama, Maxlaw, Alfari still in the pit. They're going to get the pull back onto Ignar. The play used. Betsy jumps onto PoE. Here's Alfari. Here's the rest of Misfits. They all jump in onto Betsy. That's a dead Vladimir and a dead KazaLoLLCS. And now they're looking to squash down the Thresh as well. Hook comes out, but there's no place for Wadid to go. Misfits will clean it up. 14 kills to 2. Only 22 minutes in. And the Baron is their next play. Happens. It didn't happen. I wanted to call it because if it had happened, I would have sounded like a prophet.
Maybe you would have.
It didn't happen. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Ben.
So instead,
Maxlaw's so used to having things stolen from him, I had to.
Alfari's getting collapsed on.
Yeah, Alfari's not in the best of spots here. Roccat are going to collapse on him with 4 members. The rest of Roccat, though, are still in mid, pushing in. Hook lands onto Alfari. There's no place for the Shen to go. He does get the Spirit's Refuge down. He's just delaying for as long as possible, and he does delay for a long, long time. Faxi has TP, but he's just going to have to base because there's nothing to teleport to, and Misfits will get an inhibitor in the mid lane.
I think that's a fine trade for Misfits. Short, they lose Shen, and maybe they'll try and force a fight now.
Onto Hansama, the Devour comes down. Ignar's just going to take him away. And it's the reason the Tarmkench is so strong is the ability to get Hansama out of that sort of situation.
Yep. Completely agree with you. Now Faxi doesn't land
double taunt, doesn't land onto Hansama. They are going to go instead for Ignar, but no hook. The Chain of Corruption's coming down. PoE against Betsy off towards the side. 2 chains, 3 chains. How many more chains do you need, man? PoE is going to jump into the fight as Hansama goes unstoppable. Wadid dies. It's a double. Another kill for PoE. Abyssal Voyage coming down. Ignar wants Pridestalker. They want to clean this up now. They want to finish the game. They can't quite get the ace, but they are going to jump onto Betsy. Stand United comes in. Let's bounce back. Maxlaw with the kill. Vlad falls once again, and Misfits are only 2 Nexus towers away from taking the win.
They have a minion wave coming up through the middle lane. They have 5 members alive, and with only Pridestalker to stop them, I don't think Roccat can stop it.
Roccat looking down the barrel of a reverse sweep once again. It happened against G2, and Misfits are going to do it once again. They're going to take the Nexus, they're going to take the series, and they're going to take the win against Roccat.